Well, hello everyone. I'm here in the sunny USA. I arrived Tuesday, 2nd July, coming from Dublin to Boston, Boston to Pittsburgh. It was a long, long journey. I tried to adapt to the changed time on the first day, and I think I got to bed this time, US time, at about midnight. So, got some good sleep, and up the next day around 11 a.m. Although I was up a little bit earlier, but I did get up later on and went back to bed. But sleeping on a mattress in a church. I'm in a place called Ambridge, Pennsylvania, not so far from Pittsburgh. And our first event for me on this tour was in a place called Aliquippa, which is just across the Ohio River. Um, so it's just really a few miles away from where we're at. And we went to a place called Uncommon Ground Coffee Shop where we got our lunch. We got some lovely wraps and some taco wraps as well, and something rather strange, marshmallows and sweet potato. Different, yeah, different for me, from my culture where I'm coming from. But it was pretty tasty. And whilst we were there, then we decided around after lunch, we started off and started to build the stage and put all the PA equipment in. And I mean, when we're doing this extreme tour, it's huge. It's for an army of people. Everybody needs to be on their toes. Everybody needs to be doing things. It was extremely hot. I think we were told it was around 95 degrees or so here in the US, and it was darn hot. So I put the sunscreen on to protect myself, and we started building the stage. And the event was starting at 6 p.m. This was around most of the day. It took us to around 4 o'clock or so to get the stage built, all the PA system put in, and all the lighting, the whole rig. Um, and then we kicked off the event around 6 p.m. It was actually a bit later because we had some technical difficulties. We were having some issues with the power. Power kept cutting out on us and tripping switches. And um, wonderful thing is we do have a generator, and we can use that when we need to. But because we were so close to where the Uncommon Ground Cafe was, we were using their power. Just something about Uncommon Ground Coffee, Cafe. Um, it's the headquarters for Church Army USA, and they do a wonderful work helping people, helping the needy. And Alaquipa is not an easy place to live, um, and there's a lot of issues there. But it's so wonderful to see that God's people are working in that community and with that community. And this is just a short video log to let you know what we're up to and what I've been doing. And anyway, we got the event kicked off around 6:30, and blazing hot sunshine. Things were going pretty well. Some people was coming into the park. We had burgers and hot dogs, and there was some face painting, and the community were doing themselves whilst we were there. And we got about three-quarters of a way through the sets and different artists playing, and it started to rain. I thought, this is crazy. This is just like Northern Ireland. It starts to rain in a blazing hot day. So thankfully, we were able to go indoors, and we did. Some of our artists were able to continue on with the show indoors, and then we decided to come back out again and recommence. And again, the rain came on, but they decided to put the tarpaulin over the PA equipment and just kept going. Um, Really interesting. We were in the rain, and I was playing in the rain, and there was fireworks going off. It was just a wonderful, wonderful time, and we got to speak to some wonderful people, and we got to minister to some wonderful people. And And we basically were there to way after midnight because we got to strip down the stage, we got to strip down all the PA equipment. And when I say we all work as a team. There's about 15 of us here, so everybody plays their part. It makes me learn to appreciate when you're doing a gig somewhere that there's people there to put all the stuff away after you're done. But we're part of that, so we all do it together, and it teaches us to be, it teaches me to see that this is what life on the road is all about. This is what it's like. It's hard graft. It's hard work. And by the time I was getting to bed, it was about 2 a.m. And we're sitting here. I'm making this video this morning. Yeah, because it's this morning at 10 past 10 in the morning here in Ambridge on the 4th of July. And happy Independence Day. So what happens next? Well, today is actually going to be a bit more relaxed. We've got a lot of free time today. So we're going to do some shopping, some laundry. Uh, you know, you got to do what you can. And yeah, so today that's what we'll do. And then tonight, because we have another event here in Ambridge, and as far as I know, it's going to be in the parking lot um, at the moment. We're going to be kicking off again 6 o'clock to 10 here in Ambridge for another show. When I say show, performance, whatever you want to say it, is for me, this is all about ministry. It's what God's called me to come and do for the next 2 weeks here in the US. Yep, my family's not with me this time, but I do miss my family. I love my family. I'm just sorry they're not here with me. But, God is blessing me. He's protected me. He's looked after me. There's some wonderful people that I'm working with, people that I know on the tour, and starting to meet some new people. And I'm being really blessed by being in their company and just spending time together to do God's work. We're here to minister to people. We're here to bless people. And as I say, today's going to be a relaxing day, but later on tonight we're going out to do some street outreach, what we call search and rescue. And we go and chat to people. We go and try and help them. We let them know about the event that's going on the next few days. So that's my first video from the USA. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I'll keep you up to date very, very soon, because after we leave here, we move to Flint, Michigan, and I'll give you an update on that. But thank you so much. God bless you. And thanks for your prayers.